And how's it going, everyone? It is Skullzi here with the latest and the greatest gaming news. Today I have an update on that Elder Scrolls 6 Redfall trademark saga. I've been keeping you all up to date on this Redfall situation ever since this trademark was originally discovered a couple years ago, and it's been interesting because this entire Redfall adventure has involved a potential trademark dispute over a best-selling book series on Amazon as well, which eventually led to ZeniMax forcing this book series to even change its name from Redfall to something else. So whatever Redfall is, it's important to Bethesda, and there is evidence that directly links it to Elder Scrolls and potentially even the Elder Scrolls 6 as well, which I all broke down in previous videos. However, in today's video I'm going to be breaking down the latest update to this Redfall trademark, and for those who aren't as up to date with this situation as most, I'll try to fill you in as quickly as possible. That way those who already are in the know about all of this don't have to sit through a history lesson about this entire Redfall adventure all over again. Real quick though, there is no official link between Redfall and the Elder Scrolls in any way. All we know from the technical side of things is that Redfall is a game that Bethesda seems to care about enough to force a best-selling Amazon book series to change its actual name, because whatever agreement they made behind the scenes, the author inevitably did change the name of his book series so that Bethesda can have the name for Redfall for whatever reason. We know Redfall is a game based on its classifications in the trademark filings, and we know that it is most likely related to the Elder Scrolls 6 because there was a Redguard trademark for a game that hasn't been released yet, meaning it's not for the Elder Scrolls Adventures Redguard game that came out years ago. This new Redguard game was something new, a new project that was abandoned, and then later on within the same year up pops this Redfall trademark. So I mean, Redguard goes away and walks someone named Redfall. It's like someone just faked their death and then walked in with a new toupee, and instead of their name being Tim, it's now Tom. I mean, it seems like this is a direct descendant of whatever this Redguard project will be, but keep in mind that hasn't been confirmed, even though it is a most likely situation, even if a dash of that speculation salt is required for all this. And like I said, this situation involves the most recent update to the Redfall trademark, and that isn't as exciting as like leaked Starfield images or anything like that, but it is some of the more relevant and confirmable information that we have that is more closely related to the Elder Scrolls 6 than basically anything else out there right now, because not only is Starfield Bethesda Game Studios' next game, but Bethesda is super secretive about their games anyway, and we usually don't know much about these games until like a couple months before they're released. So in terms of information about the Elder Scrolls 6, this is some of the more confirmable concrete stuff that actually exists out there right now. Keep in mind though that Redfall could be something else. Maybe it's Wolfenstein 3 Redfall. I don't know what correlation that would have to the Wolfenstein universe, but I just want to be very clear here to maintain your hype and expectations and go forward with this video with a grain of salt as always, like anything else related to Bethesda news. We're going to start our adventure right here, and what this is the most recent list of all active and pending trademarks filed by Bethesda and their parent company ZeniMax. If we search for Redfall right here, we can find all of their active trademark filings, and this is the one that we want to be paying attention to because this is the mother trademark, the one that was filed first and is the main trademark for this Redfall game project. Using the serial number right here, we can go over to the official United States trademark documents and look into this a little bit deeper using detective mode, and we can see the most recent update to this situation is on November 20th, 2020, which is the third extension was granted for this Redfall trademark. I'm accidentally highlighting everything. I just wanted to highlight that. And while this isn't super exciting like a leaked image or something, it does help in terms of a projected timeline for whatever this Redfall project is, and this is actually where things get interesting for one of two reasons. Now, the whole extension thing here, the way this works real quick for those that don't know, I'll try to get through this real quick for those that already do know who have watched my previous content on this situation, is that anytime a company like, let's say Bethesda files a trademark for a game, after the trademark goes through like the standard procedures to make sure that no other product out there is going to be infringed upon by the name of this game in any way, shape, or form, once the actual name and stuff of this trademark gets approved, it enters the statement of use phase, meaning from that point forward, Bethesda would have 6 months to have a game that is proven to be on the market or will be on the market soon for sale related to this trademark. Basically, that prevents companies from just owning names to things without actually putting products out there for sale. Now, if they can't do this in 6 months, they get 5 additional 6-month extensions, and you can see right here, Bethesda just activated their third extension for this Redfall game, meaning about about a year and a half from now, they would have to get this game out there. However, there's a couple weird things to this situation. You can see down here their second extension was filed on March 23rd, 2020. However, if you go off that 6-month thing, technically their third extension should have been filed sometime in September of 2020. However, the third extension was filed like 2 months late in November, so I don't know if the United States Patent and Trademark Office was just like kind of not able to work because of the global situation going on right now, or if they were just overbooked, or if they allowed some sort of leeway for this trademark just because of everything that's going on. I don't know. That's not something that we can kind of figure out. However, it's just something interesting to take away here. I didn't realize that the United States Patent and Trademark Office was able to give any leeway at all in any of these situations, but it's just interesting to keep in mind while we look through future trademark filings for future unreleased next-gen games and stuff. And the second interesting thing is, if this is related to the Elder Scrolls 6 like some evidence seems to suggest, the timing is kind of off here because the trademark documentations seem to indicate a late 2021 release date for Starfield, and if that's the case based upon these trademark documentations here, that means that the Elder Scrolls 6 would have to come out at some point between mid to late 2022, which makes absolutely no sense because we all know it takes Bethesda Game Studios at least like 4 years between their major single-player games to release another one, meaning it would be like another 4 years from 2021 until the Elder Scrolls 6 would come out at least, meaning 2024 to 2025 if not later. And seeing how massive these games are now, Starfield is supposed to be the largest game Bethesda Game Studios has made to date. Like I keep saying in all my videos, 5 times as many developers are working on Starfield than actually worked on Skyrim or Fallout 4. This is a huge game, and I expect the Elder Scrolls 6 to be even bigger. With the increase in the scope of these games, you would think it would take longer to make these games. However, one thing we need to keep in mind here though is that Bethesda Game Studios has been expanding massively over the last couple of years, and they might still be doing so in the years to come, so they definitely have the manpower to get massive games done in an efficient amount of time without having to like cut content if they do things properly. But that could be me just maybe expecting a little bit too much here. Either way, with that in mind, it kind of makes me wonder if perhaps Redfall isn't related to the Elder Scrolls 6. However, it seems like it should be based upon several different things, including what I broke down earlier in this video, or at least what I quickly summarized. But we do need to keep in mind that there is no official confirmation Redfall is related to the Elder Scrolls 6. It could be anything at all, and at this point it seems like it might not be, which means this entire Redfall saga might eventually end up with the game not being related to TES 6, which would be quite ironic. However, like I've been saying in all my videos, that's a definite possibility here, and that's why, like I said at the beginning of the video, take all of this with a grain of salt because this might not be TES 6. Either way, it's still interesting to keep track of this ongoing Redfall thing, which involved a huge court case over a best-selling book series, which was a total unexpected plot point, at least from my point of view. If this was related to the Elder Scrolls 6, then that means it would have to come out at some point by like 2022 or early 2023, which doesn't seem likely. Meaning if it is TES 6 and TES 6 was to come out in 2024 or 2025, then this trademark would have to be expired and refiled all over again, meaning Bethesda would have to pay all the fees, and they would have to go through the entire process all over again, and they would even risk another company filing a product for a name called Redfall as well. So I mean, the situation is weird, but only time will tell how all this goes one way or another. That's gonna finish up today's video. Again, as always, what I want to know is, do you think that Redfall is the Elder Scrolls 6, even given the recent stuff that I just broke down in this video? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed the content, be sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn notifications on. And if you want to help grow the channel and the community, you can share this video as well. Sharing videos is one of the best ways to help grow a channel and a community, and as always, this video is brought to you by the following amazing people. If you want to get a video shout out like this, you can support the channel over on Ko-fi, Patreon, or here on YouTube as an exclusive channel member. Links for all this and more are down in the description below, and as always, thank you for watching. Be sure to tune in next time when Redfall just gets abandoned like the Redguard trademark was, and all of this was just a big entire letdown. That would be so weird.
It just works.